Peace, y'all. It's March 16th. It's Saturday. Out in the garage here. Offloaded a whole full load of stuff from Rich's place. No, I was in Roseville, but I got nothing from my own garage. Helped Richie move out of Roseville up north where it's not so hood. Brought a couple of cabinets back. He had these, one of them out in the garage, one of them was in his house. He had food and stuff in it, but they're not exactly the same size. They're real close, but one of them's a little wider than the other, as you can see. But those are going to come in handy back here. Once all this stuff is in place, right? We'll have the cabinets. I got the big heavy-duty shelving unit in the garage in Roseville that the rate stereo's on and all the radiators are stored on and all that stuff. Still have to get that over here yet, but that'll go here. And I have another one. It's got some 4-shelf. I got all the stuff here, pretty heavy duty. It's not like this kind of storage deal. It's more heavy duty. So we'll have 2 of those plus the 2 cabinets, and that'll be a nice natural wall here. We're still going to put up the curtain, but it's going to give us storage. And of course we've got a couple cabinets that are still going to go back up in here. Countertops, tables, whatever. We'll build some stuff to go in there. We went ahead and drilled, as you see there, for the wiring. We got a piece of PVC through that hole there. We only have to run 2 of these. I think these are 14-2 wire, 14 gauge. 2 of these and an 8 gauge, like the orange stuff for the 220, right? So it's really not all that much bigger, a little thicker, but not much. Easily we'll get 3 of those through there. The 220 is going to come out through another hole. We drilled all of our holes. We're probably going to put the outlet here. We're going to run some 110 over this way, probably out maybe to here. I'm not exactly sure. Sorry about if I'm not getting all this in. But I want to put the double switch for the lights here. That'll give us lights for this area. And then, well, I should say from the heat duct over, a light or 2 here, a light or 2 here, and another light down underneath the cabinet over there. That'll actually have its own switch. But we've drilled all the framing here all the way down so we can run our 110 down here. Of course, we have the lights that Cherri's business gave me, leftover stuff. We put a temporary just quick plug on it, right, and wire nutted it on, plugged it in, and it's really bright. It's got 3 settings: a light, low, amber color, a medium or brighter amber, and then a bright white. And the bright white is pretty darn bright. So we've got 5 of these. And of course, going over to Rich's, Brother Rich gave me 2 of these. These are fluorescents, but still, with the tin foil under here, I mean, these things here, it looks bright on film or on video, but it's really not all that bright. That's going to help us. So now we've got 7 light fixtures that we can use. Here we've got, we'll have switch for a light right here. I think I showed you that triple panel LED thing that you screw in. Maybe we'll put a screw in outlet here. We're going to get the 4 gang outlet here and run wire them down. These are all drilled out too. Got holes in all this. We'll have a junction here. So we'll come in, out and down 110 here, back out, on down through the hole there, this way, down, and we'll have switch for our light under here and an outlet to run the lathe, and we can plug the trailer in here as well. And I'm even thinking maybe on down the line, come out of there on down and put an outside waterproof outlet on the outside of the garage shop right there, so the trailer has its own outlet and we don't have to worry about running it through the garage door. in the winter or when we're not using the trailer. So I've been to work, Bob. But I just got off the phone with Bob, who's been saucing with his buddy AJ this afternoon, visiting, having a good time. Talked to Randy and Glenda. Hey, Randy and Glenda, how are you doing? Good luck with your kitchen remodel job. 50 years in the same house. That was like my mom, so I can imagine Mom's place needed some work here and there over the years, but to have, you know, to go full bore, tear everything down, walls and everything, and do electrical and plumbing and new. Good on you. Good for you guys. You deserve it. So that's about what we're doing. Richie told me go ahead and take the disc belt sander. What we're going to do is I got another cabinet here, a little work table cabinet. It's got drawers in it and stuff. This was another freebie. Somebody was throwing it out because the legs broke off. So the wife brought it home. I'm going to cut a couple pieces of metal. Yeah, you smell what I'm cooking? And just run them here onto the leg, down and onto the leg. And we'll just put big pop rivets. I got some big, strong, super heavy duty steel pop rivets. Same ones we used on the trailer when we fixed up the trailer. And that'll keep that leg in place. You know, we won't have to worry about it. That's going to go where the welder is over there. And we're going to put Richie's disc and belt sander on top of it. So in between the cabinet, so underneath that cabinet there where the welder is, we'll probably have a little sanding grinding center there, bandsaw, drill press, all that stuff. So over here, still not exactly sure what we want to do. I think the cabinets that I have, instead of putting them on a wall, I think I want to make them into bottom cabinets, right? We'll just knock the back out and make them deeper and use this wood that Cherri brought home. I don't know if I showed you this in another video. I might have. I've taken so many videos and then not put them up because I go too long and they split into multiple pieces. This is some really nice wood flooring, and you can see they're different colors, right? You got some bright white. So you smell what I'm cooking, right? Kind of parquet looking thing. Could even glue them to a piece of melamine or something. Get them clamped together real tight, cut them in a pattern, a V pattern or whatever, and do the parquet looking thing, or even a herringbone kind of thing, right? And then put some stain on it and clear stuff on it. It'll be a nice countertop. And then we use these cabinets underneath. That'll give us some storage space underneath and a nice countertop to sit in here in the summer when folks are over. Me drinking my 0 alcohol beer, Glenda. 0 alcohol. We don't want to be led astray, right? Here it is, 0.0%. You can slug these bad boys down first thing in the morning right out of bed, and guess what? No buzz, none whatsoever. I love it, and it tastes like real beer. So it's nice when it's hot. You know, I missed enjoying a nice cold beer, but I want to do it without the buzz because I don't want to open the door to my mind to the evil things that are out there. And that's exactly what spirits, right? That's what they call booze. Spirits. They don't call it spirits for no reason, boy, I tell you that right now. Dope, pills, booze, beer, anything that opens that door, you're letting stuff in. Be careful out there, folks. But here we are, Bob doing the saucing with his buddy. Heads up, Bob! So, bringing more junk in. Still have junk at Roseville, and we haven't finished it. But we got to get our wire. The wife is working on it. The guys at the big boss at work is searching the different jobs that they have going on to see if there's any excess wire, because the guys, they're not interested in stealing boxes and switches and outlets. They steal the stuff that's worth the big bucks, the wire. So if there's any surplus or leftover wire, they strip it, scrap it, and keep the money. That's why there's all these other pieces, fixtures and a conduit, a flexible conduit, hard conduit, all the fittings for the conduit. But there's no wire to go inside. Why is that? Because the guys are 5-finger discount, right? So once we get some wire going, we can start moving things into place. We'll move the welder out of there over to here. We'll start working on our bench and cabinetry here. We'll get this stuff in the back. We're going to tear things down. We've already been burning. Look how much of that cardboard's gone since the last time I panned a camera through here, right? Believe it or not, although it looks like it's still pretty big, we've got a lot of it burned up out here. Burned up a lot of cardboard. Look, the pile's gone. That's all we've got left is that little tiny bit. My niece and nephew are going to come and stay a few days for Easter break from school. And they want to ride around on a lawnmower and you know, ride their go-kart too. So first we work, then we play, right? I mean, somebody got to stay on top of these kids, and this generation is lost. So yeah, we'll get them out here. We'll be cutting down some of that brush over there, down by the swamp on the other side of the swing set there, right on the edge. There's a good 6-8 feet of property there that's just covered with crap, just like all this was out here. So, burning some cardboard, burning some yard waste. I know it looks like there isn't, we're not making any headway back here, and you know, sometimes I feel the same way, but it's coming. This is going to be storage until everything's done out there. Then we can really start getting rid of a lot of this stuff, using up the stuff we're going to use, and move forward. It's a long process, and it's a long process. Like Randy just told me on the phone today, he has a couple car lifts in his shop, and he started his kitchen remodel, which you know, normally thinking somebody staying in their house for 50 years, that would be #1 priority, and it is for him. But people, oh hey, can I bring my car over? Can we work on this? Can we work on that? And so you end up getting your hands in 5 different things at the same time, and none of the 5 are moving forward as fast as you'd like them to. So same problem here. I feel for you, Randy. Hang in there, y'all. Godspeed. God bless. The track day is sold out. We're paid for the full weekend. At this point, anything else coming in the door in the next 2 to 3 weeks is going to be money in Big Daddy's pocket. RPM finally making a dime on this kind of stuff. So hey, it's all good. It's all good, right? We do it because we love it. Hang in there, y'all. We got the door open. Get some lights going up. Some wiring coming. Pray for me. I'm praying for y'all. Hang in there. It'll get better.